Welcome, third graders, to Home Learning Day 35, May 18th, 2020. Okay, third graders, here's a reminder right off. Please have your Seeds Behind Trees books and your other materials that you've been working on next to your computer during our Zoom meetings so we can get right at them. Let's see what's on tap for today. May 18th. Well, you're watching the video. Good job, guys. Complete and correct homework 7-6. Write a quick question about our second reading from Sunday, 1 Peter chapter 3, verses 15 through 18. And of course, keep working on Seeds Behind Trees, answering the questions. Boys and girls, for today's math lesson, we're going to have to refer back to our fraction tiles. So go get that before you start your lesson. Boys and girls, let's take a quick look at today's lesson. One example would probably be enough for you. So hopefully you have your fraction tiles with you. They call them fraction strips here. And you just simply read the problem and use your fraction tiles. How many eighths are in 1/4? Well, you're right, boys and girls. You already know that. There's 2. So we've learned that. We talked about that during our Measuring Santas. So what you're going to do is this, write a 2 in here for 2/8 is equal to 1/4. And you write a 2 right here for 2/8 and 1/4. And complete this equation. So 2/8 is equal to 1/4. There you go. That shouldn't be any problem for you. Go for it, guys. You're good at this.
All right, boys and girls, let's see what's on the prayer workbench.
First Peter chapter 3, verses 15 through 18. Let's have a look. But have reverence for Christ in your hearts and honor him as Lord. Be ready at all times to answer anyone who asks you to explain the hope you have in you, but do it with gentleness and respect. Keep your conscience clear, so that when you are insulted, those who speak evil of your good conduct as followers of Christ will become ashamed of what they say. For it is better to suffer for doing good, if this should be God's will, than for doing evil. For Christ died for sins once and for all, a good man on behalf of sinners, in order to lead you to God. He was put to death physically, but made alive spiritually. Okay, boys and girls, come up with some good teacher-like questions that you can share at our Zoom meeting. Everybody should do them. Remember, that's the only reason our school exists is to spread the word of God.
I hope everybody has made good progress getting through chapter 7. Wow. That certainly sounds like the climax to me. We'll kind of work through that a little bit during our video conferences. And if you're finished with chapter 7, which I hope you are, you can start taking a look at some chapter 8 questions. I'm not quite ready to go through these with you on the video yet because we got a little bit more discussion of chapter 7 we need to do. Remember, boys and girls, as always, not more can be said, can it?
And remember, as always, boys and girls, go Zephyrs!